Good evening. I'm going to be talking about AnneFrank and her family and her impact on her local Jewish community and future generations. The question to ask is, who betrayed the people in hiding? Speculation has it a woman that knew the Frank family reported the Frank family and called the German authorities. AnneFrank and her family gave up their lives to go into hiding to protect the family line. The next few moments I would like to share with you the inspiring story of AnneFrank and her family and her impact on local Jewish communities. First, AnneFrank spent her early years in Holland. AnneFrank was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1929. After the stock market crash of 1929, it was during the 1930s that sentiment against the Jewish communities in Europe grew, and it was on the rise in the 1930s. And AnneFrank's parents felt the pressure, and they escaped to Holland. And this is all according to the Jewish virtual community. Also according to the Jewish virtual community, with the invasion of Holland, AnneFrank's world turned upside down. So basically what I'm saying is she grew up in Holland most of her childhood. Pressure from Germany on the Jewish communities forced many Jews into concentration camps and work groups. AnneFrank and her family go into hiding in 1942 in Holland. According to Jewish Virtual Library, AnneFrank looks at this during this time, at first, with going to hiding with her family as an adventure. As time goes on, AnneFrank takes up writing in a journal the daily life she experiences while in hiding. Secret police raid the hiding place and arrest AnneFrank and her family and all the other ones that were in hiding with them. AnneFrank goes into a concentration camp, and it was also here that AnneFrank and her sister Margot contracted an illness, and they died in the concentration camp in 1945. These facts all come from the Jewish Virtual Library. With the tragic death of AnneFrank, her legacy lived on with her journal entries, and these are all compiled in her book called The Hiding Place. It was her hope that her daily life would serve as an inspiration for future generations. Thank you very much.